Some people will tell you that they have the absolute truth. They know the absolute truth. And I'm going to tell you your truth. Are you ready for the great truth, which is your truth? The great truth, here it comes. Hey, I'm Lenny Wennerstrom, and I am here to help you to change your self-talk from negative to positive, to understand neuroplasticity so that you can totally turn your life around and you can find success in every single area of your life. You can literally, in times of immense chaos and change in your life, you can find immense success because you can excel in times of change when your self-talk tells you that you can do, be, change, have, create absolutely anything, become anything. So we're going to talk about that. So let's read, but before, let's get to the great truth. Okay, so I read a passage for you each day from Dr. Shad Helmstedter's book, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk. So here is, I know the great truth. You ready? I know the great truth. Do you know what the great truth is? Is it the absolute truth? What is the absolute truth? Here goes the great truth. That my life and what I do with it each day is up to me, is up to you. Doink, you. I know that I alone am responsible for what I think, what I do, and what I say, and I practice being in control of my life every day in every positive way. Let's turn that around. You know the great truth that your life and what you do with it each day is up to you. You know that you alone are responsible for what you think, what you do, and what you say, and you practice being in control of your life every day in every positive way. You know, I suggest that self-talk app to you, the positive self-talk language that Dr. Shad Helmstetter created for all of us. So simple to just download it, not even download it, download the app, and then press play and start listening. There is one in there about taking control of your life, and it is a blueprint. In fact, I would say most of them are a blueprint, whether it be for recovery or taking control of your life, losing weight, your self-esteem. And what is self-esteem, by the way? The foundation of every single program that is of those programs in the positive self-talk language. What is the foundation of that? Self-esteem, every single one of them. So every single program is building your self-esteem so that you can trust and believe in yourself, and that you will then have confidence to do whatever it is you want in this world. So this great truth is that the more that you change your self-talk, the more you become more and more able to expand and grow and I was talking about the programs, you know, that they're all based on self-esteem as the foundation, but there are so many programs in there, and I wish I had my hubby's phone just so I could see the different programs. But I mean, there's the taking control of your life, mastering time, mastering goals, success, positive self-talk for success in selling. I'm kind of, as I think of how many there are, but there's even from 0 to 7, Shadrach the bear, so that your little ones from firstborn until 7 years old can wire their brain and rewire if there's anything at school or from grandparents or I don't know, ministers or any of those things that are showing them limitations. They've got Shadrach the bear helping them to buoy that self-esteem, and it'll be like, well, thank you for that. Thank you for your opinion, but I got this. I know. And here's like a little 4-year-old. I can do it. I got it. I can do it. And then the 5-year-old, after that, 4-year-old, I for sure can do this. I can do anything. Watch me. Because that will be their programming. And that will be their stronger programming. And then there's from 7 to 18. And same thing. And then there's different ones for women. There's ones for success in career, self-talk for positive self-talk, for success for moving up in your career. I forget what it's called, but to help you. And there's just so many. Weight loss, and I may have mentioned that one's even sleep. It's, this is self-suggestion is what it is. And it's you with the intention that you're, through neuroplasticity, through the gift that we have. If you have a brain and it's working, if you're listening to this, you have a brain that works. And that brain can be rewired to the programs that you want, starting with a very healthy self-esteem. What you can do, not what you can't. Going to focus on what you can do, what you want, not what you want in your life, not what you don't want in your life, and what can be done. And so this is how it helps you. So this great truth is also, where does taking responsibility fall in your life with this great truth? On you, squarely on your shoulders. And a lot of people, and I know a lot of people, meaning me back when, thought it wasn't that I didn't want to take responsibility for myself. It was, I didn't understand what that meant. And I thought, ooh, responsibility, commitment, like all these heavy thoughts of things I had to do, and rather than what I wanted to do because I wanted to move myself forward, or, just, it was heavy. That word, responsibility, it was hammered out in my life growing up. And I think most of us get hammered with, take responsibility for your life. Or we get coddled on the other side, and it's like, we don't want to take responsibility for our lives. It's much more fun or much easier to have someone else, responsible for things in our lives. And boy, does that ever create limitations. Does it ever create limitations? The more you know about your own life and what is happening in your own life, the freer you become. You become liberated. You take off the self chains. You just take them off, and you start understanding what it is that you want to understand to move yourself forward in life. So this whole thing of this great truth and responsibility, you taking responsibility, it's powerful. It's powerful. You become more and more free when you take back control, because that's what it is. It's not, oh, I'm responsible for everything in my life. You're responsible for your actions, your thoughts, your emotions, you are responsible for your deeds. You are responsible for those things. Yes, you are. Take control back. Change your self-talk to what can be done, and that you're unlimited, and start watching how you start wanting to take back control of your life. And because all of a sudden it's more fun, you are more free. You are the one that is creating your schedule and creating your task list and your priorities. You are the one saying no because you don't have the space to do something, but somebody is telling you, can you do this for me? And you're a people pleaser, and you say yes. And then guess what? You have resentment when you're doing it. And it's like, why do I always do this? That's a program. Change your programs. Change your programs with the positive self-talk. Language. It is a language for the brain, very targeted to the brain, your supercomputer, beyond a supercomputer, but just for the sake of what we're talking about, super R's computer, just the most immense, incredible computer, working in tune with the universe, God, consciousness, the field. Powerful. And that's how you have success in your life. Take back the reins, take back control of your life. Look at some of these programs that are in this app. You get 30 days free. Why not? 21 days to change a habit. Why not? You get 30 days. Take it for a ride. Test drive it. Put it on. See how it feels. See how your self-esteem, how it grows. See if you feel more positive. Just see what happens in 30 days. And then, and do it every single day. And if you do 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night, I guarantee you, if you are watching this and you have a brain, it's working. Neuroplasticity is repetition, repetition, repetition. And you start listening, there is no way that, and I'll know, I mean, you can tell me, oh, it didn't work for me. And I will know that you did not listen every single day, because it will rewire your brain. That is a promise. You may not see it as, oh, now I have amazing self-esteem and I got my cape on. Whoosh, let's fly off into the sunset, right? And tackle all the whatever and slay those dragons, and my life is so easy. We came to planet Earth for challenges. Challenges help us to grow. If we didn't have a challenge, we wouldn't be moving forward, would we? We would be stuck and stagnant and bored and resentful and low frequency feelings, and be with all kinds of other peeparoos who are of the same. Can you imagine someone who doesn't, and you may just know someone who doesn't challenge themselves, has stopped growing, no longer wants to participate, doesn't want to go anywhere, doesn't want to do anything. They sit on the couch all day long watching TV or the news. Well, I mean TV, say, and the news, or anything on TV. Just whatever's there, whatever program, anything is going to entertain them, sitting on the couch, not wanting to do anything. Maybe they're going to the job and then coming home, and it just not wanting to move forward in life. And you may know someone like that. That may have been you. Who knows? That was me. So for many years, it wasn't exactly that, but anyway, if you've been listening, I tried to commit suicide many times over an 8-year period, and it wasn't watching TV, although I did watch Golden Girls. That was at least I was programming through neuroplasticity. I was programming 5 days a week, the laughter and the fun and the poking fun at each other and stuff in my own brain. So I think I started poking fun at myself quite a bit. Got my crap together, right? And overcame a lot of dis-eases, including COPD, which you cannot cure that. Oh, you can't? Ta-da! See the commercials? Will you take this medication and all of a sudden you can blow out a candle? I don't need any medication. So I'm telling you, your brain is very, very powerful. Use it. Use it as the beautiful tool that you have, that is your gift on planet Earth, to rewire it to the programs that, with very specific self-talk language, with the language that it understands, that is very concise and specific, telling it, programming into the computer exactly what it needs to know. And the great truth will be, oh, that is the great truth. So let's read the great truth again. What is the great truth? Do you remember? I know the great truth, that my life and what I do with it each day is up to me. It's up to you. I know that I alone am responsible for what I think, what I do, and what I say. And I practice being in control of my life every day in every positive way. Did it say in every way, or did it say every positive way? Do you see the specificity? Very specific to the brain. It's not in a negative way. It's not in a neutral way. It's in a positive way. Brain, this is where we're going. Am I lying to myself if I repeat this over and over and it's not who I am right now? No, you are programming just like the airplane going to Chicago. You are programming, this is the altitude, this is the whatever they program in there, and it gets to Chicago. This is the time I want to get there, and here are the coordinates, longitude, latitude, and all of that, and looking for the weather, and there it goes. It's going to get there, hopefully on time, to Chicago, depending, but it's going to get to Chicago. That's if that's where it's in the computer, then that is your brain. Very precise and specific steps, programming. This is what it is. So I hope that is helpful. You can do, be, change, have, create absolutely anything. I believe in you. You can do it. As always, shining my light to brighten yours. See you soon. Ciao.